What's up, man? You ready for a walk? Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What is up, guys? What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me, myself, and brother Iroh on yet another walk. We're out here on this fantastic greenway, one of my favorite greenways, the lovely greenway, and something's been on my mind. Something's been on my mind for quite some time with all of the things going on the internet and all of this junk about hobbies. And I'm going to say this: we need to start gatekeeping again. Ultimately, that's what it boils down to, folks. Magic, Pokemon, retro games, our hobbies, they are literally under siege by clout chasers, scalpers, and fake fans. Okay? Let me tell you something. I've been collecting things and playing things for years, and it feels like lately the soul of these things are getting stripped out. For example, do you guys know how many of the things that I previously mentioned that I was actually made fun of for doing? Playing Magic, going to the game store, having fun, not hurting anyone, playing Pokemon. Oh, that's lame. That's weird. Like, it's a problem. And it's just like these things, they're becoming overrun by the same people that were making fun of me, and now they're pretending to be obsessed with these things. So here's the thing: we need to talk about how and why gatekeeping might actually save our hobbies before they become completely unrecognizable. Because here's the thing: they're trending towards being unrecognizable now. But what can we do? So let's talk about 3 points that I've come up with here. So point number one: this all of this influx of people, and this is what it really boils down to. This influx of people, it prices people out. Okay, so let's talk about inflation. Inflation of prices. You have people that are literally going to stores and becoming obsessed. You have people that are ransacking garage sales, going to stores. They're constantly on this hunt and they're just collecting, 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 collecting. Then you have scalpers that instead of buying things because they truly love them and they have been in the hobby for quite some time, they play that retro game. They play that card game. They collect that card game. What they do is that they go to the store, they wait, they grab everything that they possibly can in a freaking shopping cart. While there's a line, a myriad of individuals behind them, they say, screw you, and then they're off to the races. And the next thing you know, you look on Facebook Marketplace, and the game you saw, the pack of cards you saw, is there instead of in the store with a nice, hefty markup. And here's kind of a personal aside that I've had to deal with. I'm struggling to find fair priced video games. Not so much with Magic. We're going to get on Magic and Pokemon here in a little bit, but this is primarily about video games. To me, there is no logical world that exists in which a video game that was released at $50 should cost $300. There is also no logical world that exists in which a video game that is terrible, a video game that is terrible, is suddenly, oh, so I need it in my quote unquote collection. Why? Do you play, or do you just want it on a shelf to collect dust? And here's the thing, I watch a lot of these collection channels. Chase After the Right Price, Phoenix Resale. I actually like those channels. They're really fun, entertaining, informative to watch, and honestly, they've turned me on to a couple of titles that I would have otherwise not known about and want to play. So it's not all bad. But all of this talk, all of this cruft, it puts it so much at the forefront of this online life that it drives up the prices for everything else. Point number two, false scarcity. False scarcity. So here's the thing. We have, as I just previously mentioned, talking about the fact that things that even aren't even that freaking good, people want them now. FOMO, fear of missing out. So it's like you feel like some people feel like they have to get this thing. For example, let's kind of go back around to Pokemon, because Pokemon has always been a little bit more collectible than, say, Magic the Gathering, Digimon, Disney, Lorcana, all of these other TCG slash CCGs, right? And trading card game, collectible card game. That's the meaning of those acronyms. It's always been a little more about the chase, right? So, not too long ago, there have been little miniature booster packs inside of McDonald's in, I want to say, Japan. And there were guys lined up outside of this McDonald's so that they can buy Happy Meals so that they can have the booster packs. Just let that sink in. So then what is going to happen? People are going to get in a panic. There's going to be literal children that cannot access these cards, right? And then it's just going to create panic. Okay. And then when we have just scarcity, let's talk about Magic the Gathering, my favorite card game. I've been playing it since 2004 when I was a sophomore in high school. Yeah, 2004, sophomore in high school. You have these things called secret layers, and you have to sign up for these secret layers so you can know when these things are going to get printed. And instead of printing to demand, you only print a little bit. And then, of course, all of this crap ends up on eBay for exorbitant prices. Why? People want this crap. So the fact that people want this crap means that you can make more money if you print more and sell more. This is nothing more, and I'm going to call it what it is. It's nothing more than manufactured hype. And what that does is that it hurts the real fans, because what's going to happen is that 10, 15 down 15 years down the road, you're going to have all of these idiots with all this boxed bull crap that they didn't even freaking play. They don't even freaking care about, and they're going to be trying to sell it because they think that these collectibles are stocks. If you're trying to turn a profit that bad, how about you put your money in the stock market and you leave the hobbies to the people that actually want to participate, not people that are out for a come up. Okay? Last point here. It's just too many fake fans. It's fake fans and it's content clout. There's a lot of bozo fans out here, and I've been harping on them in my previous 2 points. And it's essentially idiots, these bros that don't care about the hobby. They simply want views, likes, and profits. Let me repeat what I'm saying. There are people whose channels that you guys are probably subscribed to. This is not a big channel, and that's okay. But a lot of these people do not care about the hobby. They want the views, they want the likes, and they want to resell everything. And these people, they're chasing trends. This isn't passion. And what's funny is that it seems as if every day there's somebody unboxing base set Pokemon that was just discovered in their mom's garage. It's just like, get the heck out of here. And what it does is that ultimately it drowns out the voices of the fans that actually care, and it turns the community into competition. Everything's about flexing. Post Malone buying the serialized One Ring, Logan Paul buying his first edition Charizard. Like, how long have these people even been playing the game? So I'm sick of this. I'm starting to get pissed off. So here's the thing. These hobbies, they used to be about connection and passion. And now it's just for content and get rich quick schemes, basically. And when I talk about gatekeeping, I've pretty much given 3 points as to why we should, but it's it's not about excluding. Because here's the thing. I love Magic. I love Pokemon. I love playing retro games. These are three hobbies that have exploded primarily due to the pandemic, and certain individuals were so freaking bored out of their minds. The pandemic created a lot of issues. But it exploded, and now you have all these people coming into it. And here's the thing, I don't want to exclude people who really do have true interest. But this gatekeeping that we really need to start doing, it's about really protecting the culture of these things and protecting it from being exploited. So this is what I want you guys to do. Support your local game stores. Go there, play, have fun, be part of the community. Be an active participant. And hey, if some of you have social anxiety, I understand it. I have social anxieties myself that I have just tried. I've done a great job at working through and saying, hey, you know what, Dexter, you're about to go do this. But let's just say you haven't reached that point. Tell somebody. Be the vocal part of the community that just says, hey, why don't you give this a try? Hey, you want to come over and do this? And also, we as a collective, we have to start calling out grifters. And yeah, maybe raise an eyebrow when someone suddenly, quote unquote, loves retro because it's trending. Guys, this has been something I've wanted to talk about for so long, and I just appreciate you coming along for this nice little stroll with me and Iroh as we broke it down. Guys, we'll holler at you.